Nigerians have been watching and learning. Since this incident started between Natasha Akpoti, Senator Natasha Akpoti, and the Senate President, there have been a whole lot of issues that has been coming out for people to learn. But I only pray that we do not learn the hard way. Now, the Senate President is trying to let us know that there's a standing order in the House, which Senator Natasha is supposed to respect according to him. But right now in this video, he's summarizing Senator Natasha to the disciplinary committee. I expected the Senate President to be more wiser than what he's about to do. Escalating this issue to the point of going to disciplinary committee is going to create more problems than what is already on ground. So it is better for Mr. President to use diplomatic level and solve this issue rather than saying, oh, the senator should come and go and be facing disciplinary committee, bringing a whole lot of things. But meanwhile, beautiful people, let's listen to the standing order from the president as a claim. For me, I use it to learn. That's why I'm bringing it to you. For those lovers of politics or people who love to learn what is happening in the country, stay tuned and listen to the standing order Senate President Akpabio is giving here. And please don't forget to help me share this video and drop your thought like at the comment section. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking. I'll be right back.
We've had a motion before us that we should refer the entirety of the saga to our ethics, code of conduct, and public petitions to revert back to us. But let me just read this for the record. Even the first time the issue came up here, our distinguished sister was not even speaking from her seat. And that was when we tried to call her to order. I think part of the problem is when people come from court-declared senators, they miss the orientation. The management of the National Assembly is hereby ordered to organize periodic orientation, particularly for senators who are midstreamers, who can midstream and did not start when their colleagues started. Because I remember that this particular senator, on the day she was sworn in, raised her hand to speak. I was scared, but I had to recognize her because I was saying, you just gave her the rule book. Part of what we give to you when you are sworn in is the standing order of the Senate. So I said, has she even opened the rule book to know what she's going to say? But she made the contribution on that day. I think 2 days later, she brought a motion. There's nothing wrong in being vibrant, but there's a lot wrong when you don't know anything about the procedure. You can't be a reverend father and go and start the church service with communion. You must lay foundation. So let me refer you to section 66 of our rule book. Section 66, subsection 1. It says, the president of the Senate or the chairman, maybe while sitting as chairman of committee of the whole, after having called the attention of the Senate or of the committee to the conduct of a senator who persists in irrelevance or tedious repetition, either of his own arguments or of the argument used by other senators in debate, may direct him to discontinue his speech. So even when you are talking, the Senate President has a right to ask you to discontinue your speech. And then section 66(2) says, if such a senator refuses to resume his or her seat, this is the first time the rule book is even referring to her, the president of the Senate, or in the case of sitting as chairman of committee of the whole, shall order such a senator whose conduct is grossly disorderly to withdraw immediately from the Senate during the remainder of that day's sitting. The president of the Senate shall order such a senator to withdraw in the event that he views her conduct or his conduct to be disorderly.
Okay, beautiful people, I'm sure you've learnt one or two things from the standing order of Senator Godswill Akpabio. But then again, the big question is, do you not think that this is action will attract more problems to the house and more negativity concerning this issue? What do you think about this video, my people? Let's talk more detail in the comment section, because to me, I feel that as a president, as a leader, there are ways that sometimes you use diplomatic ways of solving some issues. It's not every issue you carry to head, especially when it has to do with a woman. There are some things, the way women behave. We have some kind of behaviors. The same way the men too have some kind of behavior. So I would have expected Mr. President to use a diplomatic way of solving this issue rather than trying to subject her into that disciplinary committee that will further escalate this issue. So guys, thank you for watching. Drop in your thought at the comment section. Let's continue our discussion there. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. One love. Bye bye. Stay blessed.